Autonomous vehicles have two key ingredients. They need smart sensors on board that can see everything in the world around them. And they also need to be smart enough to understand to know what to do with that data. So robotics plays a role in the artificial intelligence, but also the sensing that goes on these vehicles. So autonomous vehicles critically rely on artificial intelligence, and the AI we have today is much smarter than the AI we had even 2 or 3 years ago. There's still a little way to go, but it's pretty exciting seeing how rapidly it's developing. It's always hard for regulation to keep up with fast-moving technology fields. It could be robotics, autonomous vehicles, AI. I think we've seen an incredible injection of effort and resources into trying to keep up and even perhaps get a bit ahead of the curve. So I think all the signs are quite positive. So one of the crazy things about autonomous vehicles is we really don't know how long away they are. If they do come in the near future, in the next few years, we'll probably see carefully controlled ride-sharing fleets in the centre of sort of affluent Western cities like San Francisco or perhaps Sydney, and then moving out from there.
Well, I think in the transport space, and particularly the road space, it's fair to say that our laws and regulations were written at a time when we didn't envisage that we would have automated driving systems actually in control of a vehicle for all of the journey or part of the journey. So the answer is probably no at the moment. And in fact, there's over 700 barriers that we've found to the introduction of autonomous vehicles in Australia. And we're currently working to address that issue and put in place a new regulatory regime by 2020 that will allow automated vehicles to be used on our roads. It's very difficult to predict exactly when more autonomous vehicles will actually arrive in the marketplace in Australia. Based on the advice that we've had from car manufacturers, we think we'll start to see the deployment in a commercial sense of autonomous vehicles from around about 2021.
We need to be smart about how we plan our infrastructure in light of the take-up of autonomous cars. Things like how do we leverage our public transport and making sure that mobility needs of people who use public transport are served by autonomous vehicles.